All right, so the most important part to rehab after a physical injury may be the effect or impact that it can have on the way that you make choices. And what I mean by that is like the decisions that you make out of what happens with physical pain may be more important to rehab than the actual physical pain or physical tissue itself. Like the decision that you yourself make. Example of that. Like let's say you walk outside, you break your leg, and we're like, the only thing that we need to rehab with that is to get your leg physically feeling better. But the decision that you made that you really aren't aware that you made at the time because you're in the moment of getting your leg broken, and the decision that you made while in the moment of getting your leg broken is like, I'll never do this again. Like that is a decision that you made in that. And then we go and we try to like just rehab your physical tissue without looking at what is the actual decision that you made out of that incident, right? And then we rehab your physical tissue, and then we attempt to get you to go back into whatever it is that you're wanting to do, whether it's a sport, like let's say that you initially broke it in a sport, but we don't get you to the point of understanding or realizing that the decision that you made at the time that happened was, I'll never do this again. And that just like imprints or sticks on your system because of the level of intensity and the level of unconsciousness that you're in when you have that much pain. Like that can start to hold you, that decision can hold you back because you're not even necessarily like aware of it, right? So it's important to start looking at what are the decisions. And the reason that I'm talking about this is because it's just me personally going deeper into what it means to actually fully rehab somebody, to fully rehab something that's associated with a physical injury, and just work that I'm doing. And understanding that there's we want to consider everything that's involved within your system when something like that happens, and the decisions that you make while you're unaware of what the decision is because of the amount of pain you're in or the situation or scenario that you're in, are just as important to bring back, because then like if you take and you make that decision of I'll never do this again, and then aren't aware that you made that decision, that can then hold you back from ever doing that again. And you don't know why. You're like, my body feels good. I can't like, it just feels like I can't get into that, or I can't do that. And you don't know why. If there's something like that happening, it's likely because there's some level of decision that you've made that you're unaware of that is like, it has an effect on your physical body because you like made that decision. You just don't remember making that decision, and it's holding you back because you're still attached to that. So it's another piece that goes into the rehab is what are the decisions that you make out of injuries and needing to address those.